Good day, lovely viewers. I've been missing you guys for a very long while now, and I'm back with updates for you. Yes, if you're just joining us, this is still Nation's Voice Tower, your most preferred YouTube channel. My name is Angelo, your anchor. Now, I have some videos that have rocked our table within the last few hours, and I felt it wise to share with you, our lovely viewers. Did you know why Nasir El-Rufai should not be made minister again? Did you know? Now, did you know why everybody in Nigeria is clamoring for the name of Nasir El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, to be taken away from the ministerial nominee list? Do you know? Alright. I think this video will do best to explain why people don't want him again in any ministerial position in Nigeria. And if you don't know, this particular video is going to shock you. Sad enough, or sadly, the person revealing this video is a dead man now, and that makes it so sad. We ain't saying anything, but I hope you understand the essence of this viral video. Listen to former Deputy Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Nasir Obadia, revealing some strong secrets in Kaduna State. Stay tuned. More details when I come back.
Which is it for you, Dr. Obadiah? Do you think the government is unwilling or unable to protect the people of Southern Kaduna?
In fact, it is not only unable, it is unwilling, and we have good reason to feel that they are part and parcel of the killers. Let me make some revelations to you.
That's a very big allegation, Dr. Obadiah. The government is part and parcel of the killers.
Yes.
That's big.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. How would the government just say, oh, it is revenge killing and so on? Then you leave it there. Oh, because it is revenge killing and so on and so forth. The body language of this administration, the body language of the state government shows clearly that they have a hand in the killings. No doubt about it. Because, you see, General Abacha, and people don't give him his due. Do you think you would have tolerated such nonsense? And let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. One or two who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They are already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They are everywhere. They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2. The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. They want to start a civil war in Nigeria.
All right, that's sad there. I told you earlier on that the person in that video, Dr. Nasir Obadia, is late now. Well, we don't want to say much on the cause of his death, though, but the message was clear. The government have a hand in the wanton killings in southern Kaduna. These killings didn't start today, right from the days of the pandemic, 2020. So this and more and other reasons are the reasons why lots of people don't want Nasir El-Rufai in any ministerial position again. That is that on that particular update. Next on my list of updates about the sit-at-home order. It is now official that every sit-at-home order has been called off. Now, the sit-at-home order is off and gone. It has now been confirmed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has no hand in the sit-at-home order. Counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, has come out to grant a press conference. This press conference was meant to be granted if Mazi Simon Ekpa refused to adhere to the written note of Nnamdi Kanu about the calling off of any sit-at-home order at all. Things are becoming better in the southeast. Are we going to say kudos to the southeastern governors? Are we saying kudos to the presidency? Whoever the kudos goes to, let me allow you to watch this brief clip where the counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, spoke and called off the sit-at-home officially. Listen and watch.
The subject matter of this public announcement is that by direct order, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hereby ends once and for all and finally all sit-at-home, including the Monday sit-at-home and any other proposed sit-at-home presently in process. This public announcement, as written, bears the unedited verbatim instructions containing a direct order personally issued by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his own handwriting on 24th July in the year of our Lord 2023 through my humble self to Mazi Simon Ekpa, instructing him to, quote, desist from calling for any sit-at-home henceforth, and to make a public announcement on his platform, media platform, to the effect that he, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is in receipt of a direct order from him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to cancel any pending sit-at-home in place at the moment. And also that he, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has, by the same order, authorized me, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, to issue a press statement if he, Mazi Simon Ekpa, fails to make this announcement on his platform. For avoidance of doubt, this direct order to Mazi Simon Ekpa was personally handed to me by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when I visited him on this 24th of July 2023 at the headquarters of the Department of State Security Services in Abuja, Nigeria, DSS. Later that day, I tried to contact Mazi Simon Ekpa via his WhatsApp number, but could not reach him until 1:44 a.m. the following day on the 25th of July, whereupon I snapped the direct order as written and sent to him on WhatsApp. He thereafter acknowledged receipt, and we spoke briefly on it and exchanged a couple of text messages thereof. Since that early 25th July 2023, when I conveyed the order to Mazi Ekpa and he duly acknowledged receiving it, he has not implemented the order or otherwise made such public announcement on his media platform. Nonetheless, I made a conscious decision to give him the benefit of the doubt and thereby accord him time to do the needful. Then late yesterday, further written instructions was issued by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly to me by proxy, referring to the extant direct order to Mazi Ekpa, and in addition instructing me that given that Mazi Ekpa has so far...
All right, I will say precisely and crystal clearly that a kudos and a huge compliment to all our brothers in the southeast that now have a free day on Mondays to move about their day-to-day activities, which has been like a sort of degrading in the aspect of economic activities in the southeastern states. Lots of Mondays have passed with nobody going to work to achieve any objective. But voila, here is a day, a free day now for all the southeasterners. You can now go about your day-to-day activities because there is no more sit-at-home, no more hoodlums to terrorize or victimize anyone on the streets on Mondays and on other days, and no more killings and kidnaps and so on. Thank you so much for paying attention to that update and analysis. Finally, on the issues of the general elections conducted on 25th February 2023, I will call this a post-mortem of the general elections. Yaga Africa, one of the civil societies organizations involved heavily in the 2023 general elections, have given their own review on the conduct of the election. To add more light on this, I have Husseini Abdul, chairman of the Yaga Africa, who spoke on national TV to explain what the 19-paged review of the conduct of the election meant. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I think, Sean, thank you very much. It is indeed the case that despite all the commitment, the passion, the drive, the resources, the promises that came from both INEC, from us as major actors in elections, at the end of the day, the processes did not actually give us exactly what we expected. So we put it in question mark, dash hope, because it's a conversation we are putting out there, and we don't want to live in a country whose election is hopeless. So it's a question mark. So we can't say it's a disappointment, but with what we have, the details of the recommendations, the actions that we have proposed, we think that when fully implemented, we can regain public confidence in our electoral process, and probably our subsequent elections can actually be better. I think the most disappointing thing has to do largely with what inspired Nigerians, what made people to have so much confidence in the elections, and that actually has to do with this electronic transmission of results, particularly the IRIs, and what people expected of it. So the inability to actually transmit this result real time was the biggest disappointment, and it ended up also becoming a major definer of the elections. We recognize that there are some good things that came out from that elections, of course, and we did highlight that in the report. But the attention, almost a global attention, was actually on the role of the IRA. And then once that failed, and that first day, it was a huge, huge disappointment. And therefore, people didn't even recognize that it did work during the gubernatorial elections and all that.
I think all said and done there, you understood whatever they said, and everybody holds the same view with the European Union that says the election was marred by irregularities, lots of electoral misconducts, political brutality, ethnic bigotry, and all that. So that is that, and I hope that those involved in the tribunal would also know this, especially the judges would know this and know what way to give their verdict, especially as we await the verdict of the tribunal on the first day of August, although it has been said that hearings of addresses or readings of addresses will be done on 1st of August, and then a subsequent date will be announced for the final verdict. Our viewers, thank you so much for staying with us. Don't forget to like our videos, share them, watch till the end, and don't also forget to drop a comment for us in the comment section. Tap the notification bell too if you're just a new subscriber, so you will get information or you will get notifications anytime we drop new videos. Thank you so much. From us here, we're Join the Curtain. See you next time. Bye.